Hey, how you doing, Geminis? How you doing? This is Queen Lisa. I am the host for this channel. Welcome to Conscious Waters Ocean Deep. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are looking forward to your week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Please press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, thank you to all who have liked, comment and subscribed to this channel so far. Don't forget to press the notification bell so that you can be updated when I've uploaded new readings to this platform. Also, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs and any other star sign you have in your birth chart that may resonate with the readings on this channel. Please take what you like and leave the rest. Don't forget, I am giving out free private and personal readings. So if you would like a free private or personal reading, please check out the information in the description below this video. So what's going on for Geminis, please? Geminis. Okay, it says, I will not speak about you until I see you again. When I do, I just don't know how to support the idea of you and me being together ongoing. Okay, so I don't know if your person is going out tonight or is not available right now, or maybe you guys don't speak, but hey, this person seems to be talking to himself about you. Says, I don't want to keep doing this, and it makes me feel weird to even try and look at you and think about how I would seduce you or punish you in my mind and make you feel like you're bad for anything that I feel like I'm doing to my own mind. It's not going to be me and you, is it? Don't want to deal with you, don't want to hear from you, don't want to speak to you, don't want to support you, don't want to deal with you. And I just don't know how to support you at times. This person's going for a lot, Gemini. It seems like you could be dealing with a fire sign or a water sign or an air sign like yourself. Okay, it says premeditating on you is not going to help me. This person saying premeditating on you is not going to help me. I need to water down my minds and let you know we're there. Me and you are there. One day I will have to speak about you and say, where are you? Are you my girlfriend? Me and you are there. This person's going through all kind of different feeling inside themselves. Some of you guys, it might not resonate with you because it's a person that seems to feel like, they are, in some type of reminiscing mode, wonderland about you, kind of thinking, what's going on with my Gemini. Sometimes on, sometimes off with their mood or their feelings, or all right. And some of you guys, you're just in the relationship dealing with this person, and this person seems to want to play mind games at times with you, but doesn't know how to say they don't really love you from the inside, out, or vice versa. Okay, so let's see what else is going on, Geminis. Let's see what else. Okay. Says, I won't want to date you ongoing. Sometimes I need breaks and space and need to be. So some of you females need this. You need a break, you need space, and you need to be. But also this man is thinking this way as well. Like he needs a break, he needs some space, and he needs to be. Doesn't want to know that you're always going to be on his mind, but does need time to support you or even surrender to you and make you feel like you're wanted or loved more, and even gives you gifts in the meantime, thinking about what to spend on you or support you with, or even buy you more time to think about whether or not it's going to be you and him forever, or even spending time with you almost is going to be like a good thing because you may always feel like you are engaged or in a marriage already, or maybe some of you are in a marriage already. Okay, it says it doesn't matter what it is, but both of you know you are indeed loving on this energy or infatuated by the energies, or wanting to know that possibilities could be partially there or even resisted at times. It says there's a member of your family that doesn't want to see you succeed, but it does say a punishment is there for the person that's always punishing you and making you feel bad. This person may never want to see you happy, but it doesn't mean that you're always going to be there to think about who's there in your mind all the time when you know that you have to live out this karma in your mind and subject yourself to good karma in other things you're doing, not worrying about the situation, pushing it away and living your life and understanding good karma is always going to work with you, sometimes against you, but right now it is working with you and not supporting your ideas ongoing, but sometimes it is there to believe that you have to work on yourself and believe everything is going to be okay. So just got to believe everything is going to be okay. All right. So let's see what else is going on. Let's see what else is going on. I want to support the ideas of yours, and believe you me, I don't want to speak to you more than this, but I do know one day me and you could speak to each other and wonder why it never worked. I don't want to hear that bad news is ongoing, but I do know that I can support you and be there for you. This could be you guys feeling that way about your person, maybe wanting to know that you can support them and be there ongoing, even when they're a little bit moody, or maybe they're not paying attention to you as much as you would ideally want, or maybe you just feel like you need your space and this person's always bothering you or getting on your nerves, or maybe even knowing that they need support from you with some type of picturesque place, someone's trying to show you like some picturesque place. It says, I don't want to hear nine months later that you're avoiding me and making me feel bad for what it is that I did. I don't want to hear this. This could be an air sign, or if not, this could be you male Geminis here that feel like you don't want to hear that someone is going to make you feel bad 9 months or 9 years later. Okay, needs to walk away from you, or walk away from some feelings of speaking to you, or you know, dining with you in their mind, subjecting you to problems of people that don't need to speak to you at all. It says these people are not going to speak to you, but this person can't help but to think whether or not you're going to be in a bad mood one day and hurt him, or maybe you hurt each other, and maybe even subject yourself to things that may not even come up. But it does say problems are there mentally for this person, maybe even pushing you to feel like it's going to be a problem with you and them one day. And it says bad news is there for this mind game we play, because it's not always going to be that way, but it will be if we push it and push it and push it and make it bad. Ooh. Okay, so it's kind of like giving you like a warning that you need to work on things in a better way, or maybe even warning this person spiritually that they just need to work on things in a better way and stop dragging you into their nightmares of what the possibilities could be of negative energy, you know. So let's see what else is going on. It says, I want to wear you out in my mind to say, do you need to work on me and say that you are doing something that's going to support me, or do I need to support you? I want to know that months later we can spend the night together and never speak again another day. Or is this something that I feel like I can't do ongoing because I can't believe I'm hurting you? It hurts too much to know that I'm hurting you, and I can't believe I'm always leaving you out and making you feel bad. I don't want to know that I'm always leaving you and making you feel bad. So someone doesn't want to know that they're always leaving you and making you feel bad. Okay? Or it says they don't know how to support me, so I don't know how to support the situation more than what it is. I will give myself to God and say, I did it. I love this person and I supported them, but I don't know how to support them ongoing in my mind to tell them off. I just know that I did something, and maybe they're making me feel like I have to wait for something else. But I don't know if I'm going to wait for something else to sort out tonight or even tomorrow, because I want to deal with the situation and believe that everything is going to be drama free and practical in my mind about good karma, and work on myself in good ways. Okay, so that's your energy, Geminis, as well. You believe that you want to, you know, support the person and support things in positive ways. Okay, so let's see what else is going on for you guys. It says 1 month later I will see you, and then I'll see you again, and then I'll see you and see you again. I don't want to know that I'm leaving you. So someone just don't want to leave you. All right. I will call you and let you know that I need to speak to you. I do need to send you a message or a text to say we are ongoing now. Don't leave me behind. So someone could be, you know, talking about you or talking to you and making sure that they don't want to leave you behind. It could be a female that does want to speak to you about good karma with your work, or maybe even problems that you had in the past with them and doesn't want to see that it's happening ongoing. This person doesn't want to speak about bad news and doesn't want to see you in a bad way. Doesn't want to hear that bad news is there, and likes the fact that you are trying with them and working with them and supporting them with everything that they have got going on, because they don't want to see negative karma with you. They just wonder if you're okay. Well, that's beautiful. All right, so let's see what else is going on, Geminis. I steal my mind from you and say I punished myself because I thought that you was never going to be my friend. I do need you to support this, and maybe you'll work for me and work on the situation. I will need you to be there a lot, and I'll support that you will be there. Finally, making sure you make a lot of time to believe everything is going to work out and work out for you. It's going to work out for me and you. So this could be in regards to your work, where someone wants you to take an opportunity with them to be there all the time and to support them and to support yourself. Obviously, this person needs help and wants to see that you are supported. This person may not want to see you in a bad way or in a bad mood, and doesn't want to see you in a way where you're living out a nine-mindedness and not speaking to them, because maybe they feel like you're always living out what it is that you need to do in your own way and never speak to them and never see them and never even trusted that they could call you or contact you to let you know that you had good karma. Okay, so maybe you left this person behind before and maybe even needed to support yourself in some type of way. It could be, you know, in regards to you guys doing some type of freelance work. All right, and maybe trusted that you couldn't speak about the situation ongoing because it wasn't giving you enough pay, or it wasn't being practical to you in ways that you needed justice. To see that you had family issues was something that you may had to look into, or maybe even seen that you needed to sort out things with your mind and how you supported your mind with the people involved in the place that you was working or dealing with. It says definitely don't want to see you in a bad way, so I want to support you and help you. So this person wants to support you and help you. Okay, all right, so let's see what else is going on, Gemini. I like the fact that you work so smartly and put effort in, and I'm good on this. I feel like I'm good on this. I do like the fact that I can work with you and support everything that I've got going on, and maybe you'll work with me and support me too. So this person needs help and support with you. Likewise, they believe that you will support them and they will support you. It says all the time, I believed I could. I just didn't know how. I was struggling and I had problems and I needed to support myself in other ways. So this person could have had problems, or the company that you were dealing with was having some type of issues. Okay. It says Wednesday, I will speak to you about what time you need to speak to me, because I need to see you one day and let you know you have good karma. Don't want to deal with you in negative ways, but I need to say you have good karma. So I will want to work with you and say you did it. You got this job and you did it well. And I like you. I like you a lot. And I want to work with you. So someone wants to work with you, okay? And it's in regards to, you know, some type of job, okay? This could be moving forward with a perspective that you have partnered up with some assets, and maybe even given some assets to promote yourself in a better way, and maybe even supporting the idea that you need to speak about with them, because maybe you might have to pour in to them to get back. So some of you might even have to invest. Okay, I'm picking up that you might have to invest. It says many times over you may want to, or some of you will try your luck and say you can't do it, or maybe you'll support your mind in another way and say, well, I did want to do this, or I do want to do this, but I can't support it in the ways that they're asking for. I need to speak about this with another team, or even look into the situation in a delicate way and say, I have tried, but I don't know if I can support the idea. In my mind, I would love to or like to, but I don't know if I can support it in the ways that they're asking me to do so. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is going on, Gemini. Let's see what else is going on. It says, I want to speak to you more about where you're going and how you're doing. I need to look forward to speaking to you again, but I don't know how to say hi. Some of you guys want to say hi to someone and you don't know which way to go about it, or, you know, support the idea. Or maybe this is a person that wants to talk to you and doesn't know how to support the idea of meeting up or seeing you again, or even saying that you have dealt with them one time or the other in their mind about things that they've been thinking about in their life with a person that they don't know if you see or speak to. But it says it doesn't matter. This person doesn't know you very well, or doesn't want to know you that well, but does want to know if you'll speak again and see them again. Okay. It says one day we'll meet again or see each other no more. Which is it? I don't know if I can ignore you. I left you to see that I don't want to leave you, but I don't want to ignore you either. I don't want to deal with you again, but I'm ignoring you. Can you not tell I'm ignoring you? This is a water sign or earth sign or an air sign person that's saying this. This person could be at a distance or maybe even close out something with you and doesn't know how to speak to you again, but doesn't really want to leave you out. Doesn't really want to be left behind, should I say, because this person just plays too much mind games and doesn't want to see that, you know, karma comes to the both of you. Maybe this person's got problems with committing to you in some way. All right, it says I do want you, I just trust that I can't have you ongoing. My mind tells me off that I can't deal with any female that's going to make me nervous. Maybe this man feels like, you know, you're gonna make this man nervous. I don't know what it is, honey. I don't know why he feels so nervous. This is, I want to be there for you and the female that I'm dealing with. She's obviously going to be a girlfriend of mine too. If I support the idea, I can get you and her. Oh, excuse me. I don't know about that. I don't know how many of you are into that kind of thing. But boy, I don't think this would work out, honey. This person wants, you know, to see you down below. And wants to see what's going on down there, and wants to see how they can trust that it will work for them if they get you in the mood and then get the other person in the mood, and tries but doesn't work with the other person. Says I don't know how to support my mind and say I'm going to do that. I would not work on this in my mind because I do not tell myself it's going to work, but I believe it could work if I wanted it to. I just want to see you hurt more than this other person. So this person could be punishing you for the other person as well. It's not even trying with that other person, to be fair. All right, does not seem to be bothered, you know, that much with trying to get in the drawers of the other person. Might have some wet dreams, okay? Might even think about them in that way sometimes, or, you know, but doesn't try to make any effort with that other person, but wants you to be upset about that other person being there. Okay, maybe because this person doesn't really want to settle down, so uses that person as a weapon to hurt you so that you can stay away from wanting a commitment. Now, what I'm picking up as well is not everyone is dealing with not everyone is dealing with a third party where another person is, you know, coming in between and, you know, going to be another lover, so to speak. It could be in regards to this person, you know, having another family member involved in the situation, or, you know, it could be a work colleague, it could be a friend, it could be a parent, it could be someone that they're trying to protect in some way. Does that make sense? For you to not get too close to that person in some way, so that they can still have a relationship in some way with that person, you know. But at the same time, it could be even more complicated than that. All right, depending on your situation and how, you know, the scenarios are in each individual one of you guys's, you know, life, in your own circumstances. So whoever the third party is, I'm picking up that it might not be a lover for some of you guys. It might not be a second lover for the person that you're dealing with. All right. So let's see what else is going on. What's going on, Gemini? It says, I do feel like everything's going to work out well, and I trust and believe that God is going to support me no matter what. That's right. That's good. That's your energy. All right. It also could be, you know, a fire sign or someone that's struggling to come forward. All right. It could be a water sign, female. It says it's not going to be bad for you to see that the situation is going to unfold in practical ways, and problems with you in your mind are never going to be always there. I know I can support you and make sure that you have better news. I probably gave you bad news and I didn't want to, and I don't want to feel like I'm always giving you negative karma in your mind. Okay. There's a person here holding back their feelings and felt like they gave you negative karma in your mind. Okay, possibly to want to see that bad news is always going to be the answer. But it says it's not going to be the answer, because you always have to support yourself and see how you can probably solve your situation and make sure you do good. And look at yourself on how you can support the person that's dealing with the negative karma in their mind, and seeing that problems are always going to be solved overnight. You can look at the situation and let go of the negative vibes that he is giving you, because it says problems are not yours, but it does say problems could be yours in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or 4. It says, mind you, I would never want to see you again, so I don't have to deal with you in that way. Okay, so someone doesn't want to deal with you with any negative drama. All right, says it could happen, but someone just don't want to deal with you in that way, which is a beautiful energy. So beautiful. Okay, so you guys are doing what you got to do, and you're prayed up, you're staying prayed up. That's amazing. All right, so let's see what else is going on for you guys. Anything else for Geminis? It says love life is going to be supported, and many times over you'll see that punishments is not always going to be the answer. We have to leave you to believe that, because we won't want to see you again. Leave it to us and try your luck again one day and see if it doesn't work. It does say you have something that doesn't make you feel like you are doing something great, and are not going to see everything work out sometimes, but not everything is going to be probably divulged or open to everyone to notice that you have problems. Keep it to yourself and leave it there. Don't speak about everything that's going to be a problem to you, and trust everything will work out well. All right, so everything's going to work out well, Geminis. All right, there's that saying, no one's perfect. Okay, but keep certain things to yourself. Don't tell everyone your business, is what I'm hearing from this reading. All right, so let's see what else is going on. It says, I love you. I don't know how to support you, but I do understand why I can't speak about it. I just don't know how to support you. I just know that I do speak about when I will be there for you, and can't understand why I'm not. So this could be you guys or someone else, or it could be a water sign person or earth sign person. Okay, it says, I hate the fact that I can't give you that. I just need to support you and probably be there for you in another way. Okay, someone trying to control, some deceptive mind, or maybe wants to be there for you in another way. It says, I don't want to deal with her in this way ongoing, but I can't understand why it's not working. Could be Aquarius person that can't understand why their wishes and their prayers are not working, and has to walk away, or see you walk away from something that they said or did to you, or made you believe it was going to feel like you had this problem when it didn't make you feel good about the situation, or the negative person that was going to make you speak of this, or let you look into it, or try you in your mind, or make you feel bad or punished. It says you don't need to speak about it. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right. All right, anything else? It says, one day I will see you and bring you there and make you feel bad. Oh, this person wants to see you and bring you there and make you feel bad, or maybe you want to bring someone there and make them feel bad. It says there's a headache for someone out here. It says it could be you, but it says I don't want to see my own self there. So who is it that's treating me this way? Okay, it says no one but you, and maybe someone that delivered you in your mind and told you that you wasn't going to have that problem, but you could, and maybe you are nervous, and anxieties attack you, and spiritual essences blame you for something that you shouldn't have done, but then you did it and you didn't mean to, and you asked God to deliver you from any karma or bad news. Ask God to deliver you from any karma or bad news for something that you may have done that you didn't want to do, or you may not have meant to do, or you're praying that the situation doesn't unfold in a nasty or negative way, and you trusted and believed that God will save you, honey. All right. Maybe someone wanting to see something negative for you as well, and you ask God to turn that around for you. Okay, so that it wouldn't unfold in a bad way. All right. So your love life is not going to be protected ongoing, but it will save you many times over from bad news in your mind. Anything that's there right now will never come out ever again, ever, ever, ever again. Trust that I know this because I can't speak to you about it. So someone just can't speak to you about it. All right. It says, I would one day if I felt like it, but you would have to talk about it. And I know that you could never talk to me about it. You just need to trust yourself that you're never going to speak. And leave it to me. I will speak about it one day. I will. And I'll bring it up and let you know that you are bad. Someone here wants to bring it up and let you know you are bad, though. Okay? Could be an earth sign person or someone that feels like they have the authority to tell you off one day if they feel they need to, and may need to speak to someone else and make you feel bad. It says a woman here doesn't know how she supports you, but does support you to say it could happen. It doesn't say it will, but it could happen. Okay. All right. And how would this situation happen? It says we would never ask you, would never talk to you about it, but it could happen if I told you off and made you feel bad. I don't do this, but I do know that I could. I just feel bad that I can't do it, and I hate knowing I can't do this, but I like knowing that I could. Oh, what an evil being. What a wicked somebody. Oh. Okay. Says one day I hate knowing I could do that. I don't want to do it, but I know I could. And if I wanted to, I could trowel you and maybe push you and push you and push you. And I don't think I want to. I just know I could if I wanted to. Oh, that could be an earth sign, honey. It says no one needs to speak like this to you and doesn't want to do that. So don't worry. Everything is going to work out well. But I do warn you, don't do anything bad to make me feel remembered in my mind, like I have to remember it, or maybe even tarnish your reputation and push you back into the same place. I don't feel like we do this, and I don't want to know it's going to happen. So leave it alone and let this person remember they never needed to speak to you again about the problem. Move on from it and let this person relieve you from stress in your mind and let the situation unfold. Even if it does come out, it would never speak to you in a bad way. You have to believe you have punishments that are not going to support you in your mind, but negative energy doesn't need to support you in your mind where you've done something good or bad. You just have to look at the situation and say, did I do it in that way? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. So it's almost like apologizing for something. Almost like you have to kind of play dumb for a situation so that, you know, it doesn't come out in a bad way if it does. It says, I know this because I hear that people always talk about me and let me know that I done wrong. And I can't deal with doing wrong. And I don't want to see that I'm doing wrong. But I will tell myself I can't see myself in this problem. Okay, so it could either be you guys that feel like you can't see yourself in this problem. Could be an earth sign or air sign that doesn't want to see themselves, or a fire sign. Okay. It says that's the only person that would push it and make you feel bad. This fire sign, female or male, or a man here that doesn't like you, doesn't want to see you, but does want to support the idea of you being in a punishment or a negative energy. Okay, even this air sign or earth sign, it says the earth sign person wants to see you there. The air sign person doesn't believe that you're always going to be there and doesn't want to support this. And the fire sign wants to see you there but doesn't know how to support the idea of being there in their mind to think about it. It says one day this person will and never want to see you again, and maybe that's when something will trouble you. It says trouble is there with a person that does know they could do this to you. Okay. It says, when I speak, I say I don't care. And then I do things that I don't like. And then I hate the fact that I do that because I can't give you that. I would never tell on you or make you feel bad for something that you did. I hate that. I can't do that to you. Okay, so this person wouldn't even do that to you because they hate that they could even do that to you or make you feel bad for something. All right, even if it's later on in life, they just can't do it. They just don't feel they can. They might even torment you a little bit with it, but can't really do it. It says it won't happen either because I just trust you and I know that you're going to be there. My mind's telling me off. I can't do that to her. I love her too much to hurt her. Oh, oh, that's so sweet. This person loves you too much. Can't hurt you. So let's see what's going on with your work, Geminis. What's going on with work for Geminis? Work for Geminis. Work for Geminis. back. Okay, I may not want you, but I do love you, and I will support you and make you feel like you're happy. Study this and make sure you're working smart and do well. I love you. Oh, your workplace loves you. Okay, you're doing well at work and they love you there, honey. Okay, it could even be a particular person, maybe even a boss or someone that's, helps you to pay your bills, honey. All right, but they love you. All right, that's good. So let's see what's going on with I love this good energy. It's beautiful. Let's see what's going on with business. Okay. Says one day it won't always be this way, but it will if you stay the course and smile and be happy. Someone's kind of like pinch you and say, well, don't piss me off. Don't piss me off, and it wouldn't change. But right now, you're making me a happy person. Okay. So let's see what's going on with business for Gemini. All right. What's going on with business for Gemini? Says work is practical and very, very mentally stressful at times, but you do need to know that studying it is going to be beneficial for you. I know that you can support me and be better to me, but I don't want to see bad news come. So I won't support you anymore, leave you to it and let you get on with your life and move on. So someone wants to leave you to it and get on with your life and move on. Or it could be you guys that are the boss and wants to leave your, people that are working on this business, maybe even causing some karma or some conflicts, or even some drama here, and you're like, well, I've had enough, I'm gonna leave you to it, you get on with it. Okay, all right. Or it could be someone around you that you have to work with. It says I would love to know that I'm always going to step in and say I'm sorry, but I can't give you that. I have to help you beat a negative mind game of yours. And I wouldn't want to. I just don't know how to support you sometimes. But I do know that I can support you in good ways if you help me. So some of you guys need to help someone to make sure that your business is working well. Okay, it says no one knows why this person always tries you or picks on you, but does push it at times and doesn't know how to support you mentally, but does look at the situation delicately and sees that their drama is always going to be connected to a mind game they play with someone else, or maybe even a person that they can't see or speak to. But it says I will try and work on my mind and study it and make sure that you're better, and leaving me out of the situation, or even people letting me know that it's going to be a problem, it's not going to be good for you. Maybe it's even good for me to see you in that way, but I would hate to know that me and you are going to have drama, or even look at the situation and laugh and say, well, I can't give you that. I just know that I can't give you something. I can't give you that. Can't give you what? Can't give Gemini what, honey? Just don't want to give you bad news, because I hate this. Hate that I have to or need to and want to, but I can't do it. Someone just wants to do it and then can't do it at the same time too. It says I want to because I don't like you, and I don't like you ongoing. I hate that I have to like you ongoing. I don't want to, but I don't want to be good to you, and I do, and I just don't know how to support the idea. It's almost like someone wants to hurt you in some ways, but then doesn't really like knowing that they can hurt you. Maybe this person is jealous of you, or maybe this person still needs to grow up, or it could even be one of your children that just gets in the way of your business sometimes and always disturbing you in your work pattern. Okay, needs time to understand grown folks' situations. All right, so let's see what's going on in your love life, Geminis. Love life for Geminis. Love life for Geminis. Love life for Geminis. Love life for Geminis. It says Gemini will be a problem to themselves sometimes with their love life and doesn't know how to support each other in their mind. It says punishments are not going to be something I want to deal with. I hate the fact that someone always tells me I have to push it to the point where I can't get back in my mind and say it's going to be you. I hate that you always get away with things. So someone hates that you always get away with things. It says I do know that I can work on myself and say I don't want to give up, and work on the situation and let myself see that I'm going to purposely put myself through bad news, or I can work on the situation and tarnish my reputation and judge myself and say I'm not going to put myself in bad news. So some of you guys may need to look into your work life in a way where, or your business, and say, all right, am I doing this in the right way? Is there things that I need to do, like tie up loose ends? Is there things that I still need to sort out so it doesn't cause me a problem? All right. am I taking a risk right now to do something, and I haven't supported the company or the supporters that are supposed to help me to structure my business better in some type of way, even if that's the government, so to speak, and you guys still need to register your business or file some details or some documents, or even pay your taxes on time, or even look into your cash flow expenditure, work on your business plan a bit better, whatever it is. Okay, maybe even look into a situation that you've dealt with but still need answers to and haven't got full, communication about. Maybe someone's still trying to see if they can tarnish your reputation from behind the scenes and doesn't want to speak about that, and is waiting for you to come forward and speak or not, or maybe wants you to because they don't want to speak to you because they rather see you hurt in some type of way. Or mentally feeling like, well, hold on a minute, I can toy with that person's mind because I need to see how they're moving forward with what it is they're doing. Because some people like to, bully people from behind the scenes. Feel like they can, when certain people like to know that they are, exercising their power a bit too much, exercising their power a bit too much, or using their power to abuse. So just be a bit careful, about how you move forward with situations, okay? Someone could also be judging you and doesn't want to pay you some money, okay? Needs to pay you and doesn't want to pay you. All right? So, let's see what's going on with Gemini's love life. It says, my word, I would love to know that I'm supporting you and probably giving you good karma ongoing, because I need to support the idea that I'm going to get myself well in your mind. I need to believe it's going to be well for you in your mind that I am well. So it's like it's like this person wants you to pay attention to them and see them in a good light, all right? And believe that this person isn't stupid in their mind, or subjected to negative energy from you that could come if they do feel like you're gonna come to them, because they don't want to speak to you about what's going on with them really, but want you to see that you could come to them and ask them, are you okay? Is everything okay? All right. It says, I want to know that you speak to me and I can't support you being away from me too long. Leave me to believe you're going to try me, or never leave me alone. Because I want to know that you're there, but I can't leave you in my mind always to wonder what's going to happen. Is she going to come to me, or am I going to have to come to her? Or am I going to have to say we're staying away from each other and leaving each other alone? Okay, and that could even be to do with, an issue, an argument. If it's not to do with, you guys in and out of a relationship, it could be to do with this back and forth communication issue, all right, that you have with each other. A subject that you guys could be not on the same page with, all right? So let's see what's going on with those that are single. Okay. Says both of you understand good karma can come to you when you work on things and love each other and support the idea. Being near you is something that I want to do and I need to see you. I love you. So someone loves you and wants to see you, and wants to support the idea. You guys could be sorting out what could happen next in a relationship with someone. If you're already if you've just started speaking to someone and that it's not moved forward to the official date yet, or you might be keeping someone in the background hanging and would like to concentrate on yourself a little bit more first while this person's kind of trying to understand who you are and wants to know if you're going to speak to them. Or this person in the background misses you and loves you and doesn't know how to support the idea of you ignoring them and wants to come back. All right. And maybe some of you guys could be feeling that way about someone. All right. It says, I want to know that I'll speak to you one day and I feel like you will never friggin' want to talk to me, but I will talk to you. See, I feel like someone wants to come back in your life. Someone wants to come back in your life and feels like you ain't talking to them. All right, and they want you to talk to them so much, Gemini. All right. You could be playing it coy or like, you know what, I've had enough of this person, let them deal with their own issues, I've got things to do. And this person's like, when is this person going to speak to me? I love them, I miss them, I want them, da 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 da. Okay, right, so let's see what's going on with the relationships. Okay, those that are in a relationship, Gemini's in a relationship. Says, believe me, I will want to know that problems are never going to be solved overnight, but I do know I can support you and be there for you. I won't solve the problem with you, but I'll solve it on my own. So some of you guys feel that way, or this could be a person feeling that way, or it could be the both of you feeling that way. Okay, that problems ain't going to be solved overnight, but you'll still be there for the person. It says, I know I can punish myself sometimes and I don't want to, but I do speak like as if I've got good karma and I work on it. And that's how you guys feel. It could be the person, it could be both of you. So let's see what's going on with you guys that are in a relationship. Or should I say a marriage? You guys that are in a marriage. Gemini's in a marriage. I want to steal the idea of many others and say, I'm not speaking about this, but I don't know how to support the idea with you. And I want to know that I can support it with you, but maybe not with you because I was told something and I don't want to tell you what it is. Or I mentioned something to myself and I can't understand why you're dealing with me in that way. And I don't want to deal with you in a bad way, but I can't speak to you anymore about the situation. I'm leaving it there. Some of you guys need to leave something there with your person. You may have, you know, thought about something to yourself and thought, well, you know what, I'm not carrying on with this energy or the discussion or the situation. I need to change it up. I've thought about it. I need to switch it up. I can't keep going on like this with you. All right. It says, I know that I'm speaking to you ongoing and I want to see you, but I can't understand why you keep avoiding the situation with me and let me feel bad, like it's not going to work out. Can we spark a conversation and maybe sort the situation out? So some of you guys, someone wants to spark a conversation and sort it out with you. All right. Your person may want to spark a conversation about the issues that you have together and sort it out. Or it could be you guys that feel this way with your person. All right. With your married person. So let's see what's going on with individuals. What's going on? Oh, wait a minute. It says someone here doesn't want to sleep with you anymore in your mind about the situation, leaving it out completely. Judging you is not going to be ongoing and let it go. I want to let it go. I do not want to speak about this anymore. So this person may not even want to talk about it anymore, whatever it is that you guys have been fussing about or, you know, have miscommunication about or feel like you just can't get on the same page with each other on the subject about. All right. So let's move on now to individuals. What's going on with Gemini and Aries? Gemini's and Aries. Gemini believes that they can't speak to you anymore about the situation, and it doesn't say it's going to be over, but it will be if I allow the situation to unfold. Okay, which could be the air signs feeling this way, which i.e. you, Gemini, or it could be fire sign, which is it could be Aries. Okay, this person could be trying to allow the situation to unfold. Okay, maybe even getting you worked up. All right, but allowing the situation to unfold. It says Gemini doesn't want to hear from me, so I'm not going to speak to them. I'll leave them to it. That's how Aries feels. Okay, so let's see what's going on with it says, I don't want to hear you. Speak less to me. I wouldn't want to deal with you. Ooh, okay. Let's see what's going on with Taurus and Geminis. Taurus doesn't want to speak to you or even send you a card or even let you know that it's your birthday. This person doesn't want to spend time laughing at you, but does know that they could speak to you again and doesn't need to, but does know that they can support you. And sometimes they don't want to, but do need to know if they can say hi to you one day, but maybe doesn't want to and even pretend, and maybe does want to send you a card, but doesn't know how to support the idea and maybe feeling down, depressed, sad, or mentally stressed out with you, or maybe even in their own life, or doesn't know how to support the idea of you meeting up with them and being good to them one day because they don't know how to like you ongoing. Oh dear. Maybe they had a stressful time in their own birthday, which was just before yours. Could be in regards to that, Geminis, in regards to why they don't want to send a card, or maybe they do but still feel stressed out from what's lingering in their minds. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Geminis and Geminis. Gems and gems. Okay, Geminis and Geminis. It says both of you need to support your ideas and be smart. Leave the situation to unfold and laugh because you did it. You made yourself feel happier. Trust that everything is going to work, and it will. Don't speak about bad news and let the situation unfold. It will be better for you one day in your mind to let the situation unfold and leave the person to understand they can't be with you in their mind ongoing. It just says this person has to deal with their mind and let you know if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And you will believe everything will work out just fine if you need it to. Just know that this person can't be your mind all the time, but this person will be there in your mind to punish you if they feel like they're going to do bad. It says they won't want to, but they do know they can, and they just don't want to. Okay, it says Gemini will always believe that they have problems but don't want to see there's problems, and see that they have good karma and work on it, and never want to hear that bad news is there. And it will support you to see that you're never going to be in a mindful way about the situation, but you will. You just don't want to hear bad news is always coming to you ongoing with this person. Okay, so some of you could be, you know, fighting with your own, either fighting with your own demons or fighting with another Gemini, like Gemini and Gemini. Okay, let's see. And you just don't want to deal with it anymore. You just feel like you need peace in your life, you need happiness in your life, you need to think about yourself, you need to understand that things are going to work out better for you when you bring a little more happiness into your life, a little bit more sunshine, honey. Okay, a little bit more gratitude, a little bit more love. All right, so let's see what's going on with Cancerians and Geminis. Cancer wants to know, how do you do it? How do you support yourself and make yourself feel so proud? How did you do that and make yourself feel better when I could hurt you? Oh, how did you do it? I don't like the fact that you do it, but I don't want to know that you're always going to be proud of yourself. I just think I could hurt you, but I don't know if I can. Just don't like speaking to you or making you feel bad. I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. This person's stunned. Okay, they're stunned. They don't know how you do it, but it's like they wanted to be bad to you or mean to you or horrible to you, but they don't know how you make yourself feel like, well, you know what, I feel better now. I'm proud of myself, I'm happy with myself, I love myself, and I've got to stick to my guns when it comes to that and love myself and keep feeling bloody happy with myself. I can't be under the weather 24/7, stressed 24/7, you know, mentally feeling depressed 24/7, going through it in my mind or even physically 24. Can't do it. All right, let it unfold naturally if it's going to unfold. If it's not, let me have some peace of mind. Let me enjoy my life, you know. And it's your birthday, Geminis. Happy birthday to you all. So obviously you want to enjoy this time, you know. You want to enjoy this time as well. You don't want to always hear negative energies there all the time. You don't even want to hear it at all sometimes, you know. But you have to bring yourself a little peace and happiness to say, yeah, you know, I'm enjoying my life. All right, I don't need to sit down and soak up all this drama, this negative drama at that. All right, so let's see what's going on with Leos and Geminis. Leos and Geminis. Leo hates the fact that they can support you and maybe even support you again and again and still give you that, but doesn't want to say everything's going to work out in your favor. Trust, you will have to support yourself one day when this person sparks a conversation and says, it's done. I did something. I didn't want to, but I did it. And I don't like you, but I will do it. And I can't do it because I hate you and I don't want to see you in that way. So I'm supporting you. Leave me alone. Oh dear. This person's a bit mean or a bit angry that they can't give you something that's going to make you feel, you know, bad for something here, and wants to know inside themselves that they can't really hurt you. They can't really want to even do you like that. You know, they don't really want to do you like that, and have to change the situation and end the situation and make you feel better. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Gemini and Virgo. Gemini and Virgo. I friggin' love the fact that you give me time after time a wonderful life to live and then believe that it's not going to work. But I do know that I can work on this and make sure that I do something well to support my ideas. I can't live out this negative energy. I don't want to. Stop making me feel hurt and stressed. I don't want to. It's definitely you guys feeling this way. It also says Virgo doesn't want to hear that you're always tarnishing your reputation. So stop speaking to them about tarnishing your reputation. Okay? It says, I don't want to hear it. You just have to handle the situation and be smart. Give yourself good karma. Work on yourself. Be confident. Love yourself. Drama free is all you need. Okay? Lovely. So let's see what's going on with Libra. Libra and Gemini. Ooh. Libra doesn't care about you as much as they do with you now, and wants to know that smartly you can work on yourself and leave the situation alone and never see a bad thing happen in your mind again. It says smartly you will work on yourself, and smartly you will work on that and give yourself a bloody good time to remember everything is going to work out well. No one wants to know everything is going to be perfect, but these mental stresses that you've been going through are Libra's energy and feel like they deal with it all the time and don't know how to support it. But maybe they just wonder, how do you support your mind? And maybe you do need to take time out to see that you don't have problems, or maybe you look at other things that you can do to study that you don't have problems, or maybe you just try to ignore the situation or leave it behind, or maybe you just say, well, I need to see if it's going to happen or never happen, or it is going to happen, but it says it's not. And it says one day you'll believe it's not, and then it will. And it says one day it will never happen and you'll see it's not. How do you know? It says sometimes you've got to realize it's never going to happen and leave it alone, or just trust that it could happen and maybe it won't, and just leave it alone. All right, you can't keep hurting your mind with something here. All right, so let's see what's going on with Scorpio and Gemini. Scorpio hates the fact that they can always start problems with people and let the people give them problems in return. It says, I don't hate you, but I can't stand you at times, Gemini, and it doesn't make me feel better for the situation, but I do love you. I just don't know how to support you when you tell me off or make me feel bad. I just know that it can change, because you do have two sides to you and make me feel better sometimes, but sometimes you make me feel worse or make me feel negative, and I don't know which way to go with you. But I do know that bad news is something that could be there or not there, and I just don't know how to study the situation with you at the time. It's going to be a good thing to deal with you in a mindful way and leave it there and wonder, how did I support you? Because many times over, I needed to steal your attention and say, well, is it going to work in this way, or is it going to work in that way? And do you have many people working with me or for me, or is it going to be something that you'll work against me with? I don't know how to support you, but I do know that I can support you in any way it goes, and I can support the situation and make you know that I'm not going to give you bad news, negative memories of me, or bad energies. And I look at you and say, well, I'm going to try and see if I can work with you and study the situation and let it go. Maybe even let it flow so it doesn't bother me, and see if you work on it in another way and see how you trouble me then. I don't want to see bad news, but I will work with you and let it go. Okay, so this person wants to work with you and let something go. All right, so let's see what's going on with Sagittarius and Geminis. Sagittarius and Geminis. Sag doesn't mind seeing you one day and helping you through problems, and maybe even seeing that you will have a problem. And it doesn't say you will, but you won't always do it in your way. You'll just get around it, or deal with it, or maybe even get away with it and leave it behind. Okay? It says, I warn you that I don't need to see you, but I know you can move on from the situation and leave me out. And trust me that I can speak to you behind the scenes, but never see a problem with you. Don't want to see that. Don't want to see you. Don't want to deal with the situation. I'll leave you to believe you have good karma and let you know that bad news is there if you do deal with the situation. But if you don't, then I'll leave you alone. So some of you, you've got a choice in the matter. All right? You don't have to deal with the negative drama with this person or the situation. All right, you just let it go, because some of these people have been looking for negative things to see that, you know, it could work against you. But it's like you have dealt with situations in a way where it's going to work for you, in a way where you can't keep leaving it in your mind to tear you down. You can't do that. Check out whose reading does it say that. Check out Capricorn's reading. Check out Capricorn's reading, which is the next star sign we're coming to as well. All right, their title says you know, not letting the person tear you down or letting the situation tear you down. All right, so if you feel like something is trying to attack you or tear you down, and you know, you are trying to move past that, or giving it time to move on from that, or working against it, or you know, whatever it is that you're doing to work on yourself, all right, just check out Capricorn's reading. Okay, all right, so let's see what's going. It says, I will love to know that everything is going to work out well for me, and I'm going to support my ideas. I can't keep bringing myself down and tearing myself down. I don't want to do that for you, and I'm not going to do it for you either, is what another mind is telling you, which is a person behind you saying, well, I could tear you down, but I don't want to tear you down, so I'm not going to. I'll leave you to it. Okay, all right, that's how Sagittarius feels, and that's how you feel. So let's see what's going on with Capricorn. Capricorn, it says Sagittarius still believes they could pick on you or push you down, but it says, I'm not going to. I'll leave you to see if it happens, because I don't know if it is, but I believe it could. And I'm not certain, but I just feel like something could happen in the near future that may weather your storm and make you feel bad news is coming. I just don't know how to support you. I feel like that's Aquarius energy peeking through though. All right. It's like someone has their wishes for something to happen. And maybe that's what it is. It could be in regards to a fire sign, you know, Sagittarius. It says it's bad news for this Aquarius that keeps believing it could, because they keep working too hard to make it happen. Or maybe even feel like it could happen with a person that doesn't want to speak to you because this person is negative. There's a member of your family or a problem with people, or even problems with the police, or somebody that doesn't want to speak to you but does know how to pick on a person to make you feel like you'll be picked on too one day if you don't see why. It says this person is not going to give you a problem, but they could if they don't support you. It says one day you'll see it's not going to happen, but it could if this person is picked on too much. All right. It says it's not going to happen to you though, so I will leave you to believe it's not. I can't pick on this person and let them feel bad. I'm not going to do that, so I'll let them believe that everything is going to work out well. So you just got to trust and believe and stay prayed up that everything is going to work out well. All right, Capricorn. Oh, it says I know it is, but I can't handle the demons inside my head telling me it's not going to happen. It's a problem for me. So this person's having a problem. We'll get to this person because it looks like it's an Aquarius or another air sign person, or it could be yourselves. All right. All right. That still needs to sort out something in your mind here. Okay. So let's see what's going on with or it could be with a group of people or a third party that, you know, injects themselves in a situation. You know, hopefully it doesn't unfold in that way, whatever it is that you guys are trying to protect yourself from or trying to sort out and move away from the stress. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Capricorns. What's going on with Capricorns? Capricorns and Geminis. Capricorns and Geminis. Capricorn. Capricorn says, I don't want to deal with you. Leave your mind to believe everything is going to be okay. This person don't want to deal with you. Wants to leave your mind to believe everything is going to be okay. Says, I know it's going to be, because I can't trust everyone, but I know that my mind is telling me off. I can't deal with you in a bad way. I'll leave you to it. This person don't even want to deal with you in a bad way. They're going to leave you to it. Okay. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Aquarius and Gemini. Aquarius and Gemini. All right. This person says, I'm blocking you forever in my mind to say it's going to happen. And I can't help it. I keep doing this and I punish myself and I punish myself and I punish myself. And I punish myself because I believe it could happen. And I don't want to stop believing it could happen, but I don't want to hear bad news is there. And I don't think I can stop believing it's there, but I have to stop. This person has to stop. This person's like, you know, wants to believe it's there and it may not even happen, whatever it is. And it keeps punishing this person's mind. It says, I know this because I'm helping you to see it's going to happen one day when I speak about it. And I don't want to hear that you're doing fraudulent activity or making me feel like I have to deal with your problems. But I don't want to deal with you in my mind and make you feel like you're always going to deal with a problem in your mind. I feel like I have to leave the situation to believe it's not going to work out for you. And I don't want to know it's going to work out for you. And I don't want to see it's going to work out for you. So maybe that's why I feel like problems are there. And I don't hate you, but I hate you. And I can't stand you, but I feel like you're always going to be there, ain't you? Leaving me out and making me feel bad for my own problems. This person's got their own problems and they feel like they're left out. And that's why they drag you into their minds about negative energy. Because it could be their problems and not even yours. And maybe want to see you hurt or suffer. Or maybe even see that they've got issues, all right, and have dragged you into the issue. Or probably it wouldn't even come to you like that, Gemini, but always want to drag you in their problems. It says problems are always going to be there for you and people, but not even in the way that this situation is unfolding. It says it's not going to be you or them or even the water sign that felt like you could have problems with them too. It says the problem is with you, Gemini, if you don't stop thinking bad ways. Stop believing it. Stop breathing life into it and stop probably pushing your mind to believe it's going to happen. Okay. Is something bad going to happen? It says not really now or next year, but one day it could. And it says it's not going to happen at all. So why keep bringing it up? Oh, why keep bringing it up? All right. So let's see what's going on with Pisces and Gemini. Pisces and Gemini. Pisces hates the fact that you're always spending a night with them in their mind thinking about bad news and then telling them off how they have to speak to you about it and letting them see that you've got to talk about it and making them feel like you have to deal with the situation. They said they can deal with you when they want to, but they're not going to, and they hate that and don't want to see you again, but hate it, and don't want to tarnish your reputation, but hate it, and want to preach how they could do that to you and even bully you to do it, or maybe even feel like you're going to push yourself to do it, but hate it. They said they're going to bruise your ego, okay? Make you feel like you have to be friggin' helped one day. And it says it's never going to happen, but they keep punishing you through their own minds and making you feel bad that it could happen and doesn't want to know it could, but does want to deal with you in your mind to say it's going to happen, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Haunting you. It's almost like a haunting energy. All right. Oof. Says no one's going to speak to you until I speak to you. And if I do, I'll love to know why you did that. Okay. Let's see what this person has to say. Person says, I'm not talking to you until I'm dying of laughter to say it didn't happen because I wanted you to believe it. And that's why I may not speak to you, but I love to know it could happen and I'm dealing with it in my own way. And I hate you. Can't stand you, but I don't want to see you in a mind game of yours playing yourself if I do it. And I may not do it, but I don't want to see you do anything to support your ideas and say it's going to be good for you. Leave me to work on myself and let me see that it's not going to work for you because I hate you. Oh, person is negative. Says it will never work out in your favor if you trust that this person's going to punish you. Let them believe it's going to punish you in your mind or never punish you at all, or maybe even punish you in your mind because it's never going to punish you at all. And in your mind is where it is going to be, but it says lies are there for you to believe. At times it can happen. It says it won't because you have to leave it alone and make them see that you're not trying yourself in a bad way, pushing yourself in a negative way, or letting anyone tarnish your reputation. Judgment is never going to be something that you take smiling at anyone, and you don't want to deal with it in bad ways where someone wants to push you and make you feel bad. Leave me alone. I'm not doing it, but I don't know how to support you if someone else wants to. And it says no one else is going to, but a negative person that thought they could do it and knows that they don't know how to support the idea of even pushing you or punishing you and leaving you out. All right, so let's leave that alone and let's get into your angel messages for you guys. It says chakra clearing. Archangel Megatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Okay, it says victory. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Okay. It says career transition. Archangel Shamiel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. All right. Just be careful of a Leo for some of you guys. All right. Or a child. All right. For some of you guys that are dealing with a child. Or someone's child, if it's not your child. Okay. Oh, this one is in reverse. Let's see why. Someone says, I will attack you if I feel like it, but I'm not going to deal with you. And I'll attack your spirit, but I won't want you to feel bad. Very wishy-washy, you know, kind of two-faced type of energy. All right. All right. It says, I am the loving energy of the universe. Okay. And that is coming up in reverse. It says, you may not need to speak, but one day you'll speak in your mind and say, I didn't do this and I hate it. I don't want to hear I'm doing it. Leave me alone. Okay. It's almost like the universe is kind of pushing you, but you know, certain people's prayers are in the air with the stars, honey. All right. It says attack, pain, fair judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Okay. All right. It says, when I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. It says, there is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Okay. He wants to be there for you and another female is what he's saying, but he doesn't know how to support you. He says he knows it's a child that's going to be there for you and maybe even for him if he can support the idea and be there for you both. Okay. So like I said, there's a child getting in the way. Some of you guys may be giving birth soon or having a baby, or it could be, you know, your person has a child with someone else, or maybe a child that's you both have together coming in between a situation. Or if you're a single person, single parent, could be one of your children that's, you know, getting on your nerves in some way. All right. So let's see what's going on with your numbers. This is number 15, number 2, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 20, number 13, number 4, number 8, and number 19. And this person's energy is poking me right now. This person says, I don't want to see you again, but I do, and I can't support that. What am I going to do? This person may be having problems with someone around you. If the words that I'm speaking isn't resonating directly to you, it could be in regards to the person that they're dealing with, but also you're in the mix of the situation because you're with the person. All right. I'm going to leave it there, my lovelies, and I'll speak to you again in your next reading. All right. Ciao for now. Bye.